Disclaimer. The content is not song, movie or documented on any real event. Voice might be robotic. Kindly excuse me if you find this video is not interesting. So, I think you watched my last video, Transformers 6 The Globe Master. The same thing which I said in previous video that I thought of animating the video and explaining people blah 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 etc etc. Okay, now let's go into this story. The Pyramid Man. You can tell this story as anthology, connecting 2 to 3 stories into one. Might feel, why 2 different genres came together. The opening credits scene explains about pyramid structure of human life. Mainly the differentiation economically, politically how humans are differed from top to bottom. Everywhere there is only one guy at the top, enjoying everything in life. There are many illegalities, or we can call it injustice, in society, which are ignored by top and suffered by the bottom in the pyramid algorithm. So, what will happen if the chain of this pyramid breaks? Post the credits. First scene. We look at minister or president of the country watching some big display screen in front of him. The displaying statistics of how many people alive and how many are dead. Not like corona status. I think you can call it endgame human vanishing status opening scene. While he was looking at screen, a person enters his room. Might be like Commissioner of Law and Order. He comes and tells the minister, except one person, all other minister is in our security cabin. Minister asks, okay, who is that one person? Commissioner replies, Ramlal, Water Resource Minister, attending some function. He tells the details of the function in the ear of minister. Then minister says, did you at least given him the security? According to that. Commissioner then replies to this, yes, most of the security men are already in many charges. I know Ramlal is a corrupt politician. Seen his pending cases. Don't worry sir, no good one present to do bad things to our minister. A message comes to Commissioner through walkie-talkie from one of the security personals. He says, one person was shot down by him, because he was threat to Water Resource Minister. Commissioner feels relaxed. Seeing this, minister asks, what happened? Before replying him, we see the scene in the spot, where the security personnel who said he killed a person who was threat to Minister Ramlal, shoots Ramlal with same gun. Commissioner, hearing the sound of gunshot through walkie-talkie, asks, what happened? The personnel replies, I shoot minister, he has to die. Hearing this, Commissioner runs to control room and shouts to his junior, we have to get this in control soon. Do we have any bad personnel who can stop this good shit? His junior says, we are trying sir. We found one more supernatural person in this investigation with that stone man, whose fart turns to be explosive. CCTV footage they see in the computer screen, which shows in a railway station, a person's fart or some substance explodes. Commissioner says, catch that stone man first. With this we get to see the title of the movie, The Pyramid Man. The next scene opens in Egypt. A small medical storage warehouse next to museum. There are scientists secretly researching on a method to make a drug that can make self-casket or preserve human body when they die. He researches on mummy preservative methods and other burial methods. He also makes arrangement to test on few animals, which are having cancer and other severe disease, which are going to die in few days. Here on other side in India, Gujarat coastal area, Mr. Bansilal, he is the hero of the story. I thought of many Khas and Roshans from the Bollywood industry. But justification for this story, I would choose Amirkhan and his missus as Tabu. Bansilal had a shop in the town, living happily with his wife, but one small problem for him. An allergy disease. The disease was so harmful that if Bansilal gets more happy or angry, his body gets swelling everywhere. For this he regularly takes medicine called Pyramid 95. Again, when we see in Egypt, scientist has found the drug. He uses that on cancer-affected rat. The rat was kept for observation. When the heartbeat was getting slowed down and stopped, the body was getting covered by some sort of white foam in few seconds. But scientists didn't get satisfied from the way the outcome was. Scientists thought the rat died. He kept the rat still in observation. He started researching more on the shape of this covering. When he was researching on the same, the rat which was kept for observation, its heartbeat started beating. Scientist comes back to see the changes in the rat, and also, he brings the shape-modifying updated drug, which he feeds to rat. After few minutes the foams gets slowing, decreasing from the body of rat. Heartbeat of the rat gets normalized. Here scientist says to one of the mains, the research is successful, this medicine going to create miracle. A person dies with his own preserving casket. The rat might be alive for few days or few hours. But the drug is reacting as the way I set it. One of the men tells, now the rat is getting back to life, can we kill to check the next process? Scientists say, let it die naturally, when it wakes up keep it in observation. After 2 days, the rat dies. The process of self-burial casket takes place. On another side, Bansilal medicine gets over. He visits a farmer, where only he will get Pyramid 95 medicine. There he was told the stocks will be available after a week. In Egypt there is a raid going on in museum and surrounding area. So, scientist hides the rat under a manhole and mixes all his drugs with the medicine supply in the warehouse. The drug which he found, the final one, mixes up with Pyramid 95 packet. It gets shipped to India. Now Bansilal gets the medicine after a week and has it on his regular routine. One day Bansilal was traveling in bus. He has conflict with a person for bus seat. He gets angry and then he realizes he didn't take dose on that day. He feels that allergic feel, but instead of swelling, he becomes like a salt stone. His eye turns red and he gets some laser type fire from his eyes, which shoots at the person who was fighting with Bansilal. Totally his body turns to a stone type of structure and slowly it shapes to a man-sitting shape. Bansilal gets confused. What is happening to him? Then he thinks of his destination, where he was traveling. How can he reach like this? While thinking, he travels to that place by breaking the bus and flying into the air. All happens in fraction of second. He realizes he is flying in air. He realizes he had turned or something covered his body. Reaching the destination, Bansilal slowly flies to some covered area and lands. He settles ideal for few minutes. He realizes he is turning back to normal human. Also he comes to know he is nude. With no dress and nude body, he checks its adobe guard where he landed. He picks few clothes which was drying there, wears them and goes to main road near tea shop. He sees TV news playing in tea shop. The news shows the bus incident. Seeing this, Bansilal runs from that place laughing. He thinks this allergy is cause of all these things. Now I have to reach doctor or house. But here, as per news, I am criminal. How can I walk in public? Okay, so let's check to what extent this disease takes me. He keeps on laughing, enjoying. We all know if he gets too much happy or angry, he will get that allergy disease. Same way he gets the allergy effect, slowly he turns into the salt stone sitting position shape. He thinks of his wife at home, he moves like rocket fire blown from his bottom and reaches home. He lands in backyard of his house, where no one comes. Slowly he turns back into human and explains his wife about whole thing. On another side, the scientist in Egypt finds rat, which was missing from the manhole. But he was not able to track the drug shipment. He preserves the rat in safest place and shifts his research place to one of the Britain medical universities. End of episode 1. I will be explaining this story in parts, because it's too lengthy and I don't want you people to feel more tired watching this. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share the video. Keep supporting me guys, I will bring you more videos like this. Narrator Microsoft Ravi.